Hello, my name is Danelle Lloyd and I am presenting my topic, the Double-Crested Cormorant, for my 501 Environmental Management Presentation 1. Double-crested cormorants are found only in North America. They range from Alaska to Mexico. Cormorants are large birds standing nearly 3 feet tall and weighing as much as 5.5 pounds. Cormorant feathers are matte dark brown to black. They have bright blue eyes and an orange face. During breeding season, 2 tufts of feathers or crests form behind the eyes to give this bird its unique name. These are fairly long-lived birds. The oldest recorded wild cormorant lived to be over 17 years old. They require bodies of water that can sustain their mostly fish diet, though they are known to eat crustaceans or even amphibians. Cormorants are colonial and live in areas free of land predators. They spend most of their days sitting on bare logs, rocks, islands, reefs, and even cliffs. Cormorants are amazing hunters. They have less preen oil in their feathers than most other water birds, which is believed to make them better able to hunt fish. They have been documented catching fish at a rate of 0.6 to 1.4 ounces of fish per minute. During the 19th and early 20th century, cormorant populations were being decimated for their feathers in the milliner trade. Their meat was used for fishing bait, fed to dogs, and their eggs were collected and eaten. And even occasionally, the birds themselves made it onto the dinner table. By the 1960s, environmental pollutants, DDT, and habitat loss all contributed to nearly wiping out the double-crested cormorant. Finally, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act covered and protected the cormorant, and within 40 years they have made a near miraculous comeback. Population estimates in the year 2000 put them at nearly 2 million cormorants. These birds have a long history of conflict with humans. Sport and commercial fishermen see them as competition for the same fish. Large colonies are described as noisy and smelly. Cormorants drop a large amount of guano, which kills trees within 3 to 10 years and changes soil chemistry and kills plants, leaving bare ground. Nesting sites are not only offensive to the ears and nose, but also become an eyesore. Cormorants are opportunistic and will hunt whatever prey is the most abundant. If nesting near aquaculture facilities, they can clean out a fish pond with relative ease. This behavior from cormorants and pressure from aquaculture farms led to the creation of the Aquaculture Depredation Order in 1998. Landowners, operators, and tenants actually engaged in the production of commercial freshwater aquaculture stocks in certain states to take cormorants when found committing or about to commit depredation to aquaculture stocks. Catfish farmers in the South were particularly susceptible to cormorant predation and blame the birds for significant losses to fish populations. This led in 2003 to the Public Resource Depredation Order. It authorized state fish and wildlife agencies, federally recognized tribes, and state directors of the Wildlife Service Program of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service to take, without a permit, cormorants found committing or about to commit depredations on the public resource of fish and wildlife. However, in 2014, environmental groups brought a lawsuit against the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, stating that the Fish and Wildlife Service did not properly manage cormorant populations, and there was little to no science recorded to support cormorants decimating fish populations. In October of 2016, the Fish and Wildlife Service lost the lawsuit and the Aquaculture Depredation Order and Public Resource Depredation Order were rescinded. The courts ruled that the depredation orders violated the National Environmental Policy Act. New studies are currently being conducted on cormorant diets and population carrying capacities. These birds are in need of real management. Time is sensitive as cormorants directly impact fisheries and other sensitive species. An adaptive management plan would be beneficial to manage this unique bird. Thank you.